In fact, if he's at the farm when it's happening today, they'll have it on down there. He probably has it set up to record here at the house, and then when he comes home, he'll rewatch it like 12 times. And then when I go in the house later, he'll be like, "Did you see the Derby? Hang on, let me pull it up." That'll totally happen.
The whole thing, do you mean like from beginning to end or just the 3-minute race?
The whole thing. Like hours. Yeah. Because I know that Pops and Brother, I'm assuming they're at the farm today. There's no way they're working outside. So it's a shed day for sure. So I'd hate to think what they're doing.
Just don't, John. It's easier.
It's better for my blood pressure if I don't.
Either that or we're going to have to just don't. It's just easier.
Are you saying you don't want to hear me complain, Tony? Is that what it is?
Oh, no, I love John rants. It's just, it's early in the day, you know? We got a long day ahead of us.
Especially what time he woke up. It's really early in the day.
Yeah, it's still like morning for me.
Wouldn't want you to get too stressed out at the beginning.
Oh man. Yeah, it's just annoying. Well, I told Zach, but like Pops and I had to have like a real conversation the other day, and I didn't like it and he didn't like it, but it had to be said, but it hasn't changed anything. So yeah. Will we be using precision? As long as the map doesn't require an update to run precision, yes. If the map needs an update, then of course we'll have to wait for an update. But yeah, I plan on running precision as soon as we can. Sure, why not?
So why didn't that start at the beginning if you already had last game?
Because they didn't. It's not out yet. Precision is a mod. It's not part of the base game, right? And so yeah, they just haven't put out the mod yet. It's coming out Thursday. Are these bales actually here, chat? Okay, they are. I can't pick these bales up either. So, Harry, what's going on? Somebody else needs to do this bale hauling crap. It doesn't work for me very well. That or we're just gonna pile all the bales up and we'll haul them later or something. I don't know. I can't do it. I hit the same button and it just don't work. I don't understand. All these bales here, all these wrapped bales, not that pile behind that we just dropped off. All the rest of them need to be sold though right now, or could be sold right now. So why no work? Why? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't even say anything up there. It's like I'm not even hooked up to it. I think I'm done hauling bales.
Does it only pick from one side and you're on the opposite side?
No.
Switch.
Carson_Phillips just resubscribed for 81 months. Puma Plow Bird.
Carson, thanks for the 81-month reset. What's up? I don't know. I mean, it's just like it doesn't see the bales anymore. I don't know. It's like there, okay, and then magically it sees the bales. I don't understand it. It just doesn't work. Oh, let's work. Why? I think somebody has a button that they can push somewhere in the world, and it's like a what are those dolls called? Voodoo doll, but it's a voodoo bail button, and they can control when autoload wants to work for bales for me, like, you know. It's like, now let's troll him. Turn that off.
Yes, sir.
When you started bailing, did you reset the bail counter?
I did not.
Oh,
Was I supposed to?
you're good.
But like
can
going
count.
forward, if I do bail again, so that's something we need to keep in mind.
We can count bails since we're wrapping all these and putting them in their own pile. It'll be fine.
I didn't know you were trying to keep track of.
I was curious how many bales we could get.
Gotcha.
So the dilemma that we're gonna have is: do we keep this a grass field or do we plant it in soybeans today? The initial theory of it was to plant it in soybeans or plant it in a crop, like harvest it twice of grass and then plant it in something.
I would say keep the silage income money, but that's just me.
Well, so the
I
problem
would
is we got to
probably-
buy a baler if we're gonna keep it.
I'd probably put the soybeans in, but hey, that's just me.
So, yeah, we got to buy a baler because we're killing ourselves leasing one all the time. Oh man, I don't even have a buddy seat here. Man, what a shame. But yeah, maybe we split it half seats. No, it was wheat when we bought the field, and then we, you know, after you harvest wheat, you kind of have like an awkward time left in the year. So we planted it in grass because we could get a harvest last year and then a harvest before planting, and then, yeah. So it's all good. Outlaw Speedy, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Obelix, I've been hitting that and then just doing Shift R, Control R. None of it's working like it. I don't know.
BBears0313
I don't know.
cheered X100. I'm surprised they don't have a lease to own option yet.
Surprised they don't have a lease to own. Bear, there's a mod for that. Thanks to the vets. There is a mod for that. I don't have the mod, but there is a mod for that. It is surprising that's not part of like the base game. Or even like financing. Like I want to buy this combine, but I want to take 5 years or 10 years to pay for it. That would be cool, right?
Yeah, that would be a great mechanic to have.
Finance with John Deere Finance, you said?
Yeah. God, what did I hit?
The car hit you.
That car. I think I had the right of way there, didn't I? This is the main road, so Buddy has a stop sign. Can confirm he ran his stop sign.
Once again, drives just like drivers in Missouri.
Pretty much, yeah. You're good. Sun is shining. What is the sun? I haven't seen that in 42 years. Wait, I'm not 42 years
I
old.
thought you were 47.
Oh, man.
You're pushing on the door 40, if not.
Hey, you know what, Hunter? Shut up. There's nothing wrong with being 40, by the way. God.
More gray hair?
Dude, my beard's getting
Yes.
kind of gnarly with
He
your
has to have
grace.
some hair to be able to have gray hair.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I have a couple grays in my beard as well. It's really frightening.
Yeah.
Hell, I got gray in my hair.
I've had grays in my beard forever.
What, you got a kid now too, Tony?
No, the people I work with stress me the frick out.
See,
I
the
hear
hair's
about-
already gone, so that's why it's about to be bald anyway.
Traffic rule of lug nuts: he who has the most lug nuts wins. I definitely do then.
I think the guy that rolled the tender truck might disagree with you on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. He definitely lost that.
He lost like a Chevy like compact car.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
I feel like if we're talking the most lug nuts, I would say if they're in your hand, they're supposed to be on the wheel. It's probably a bad thing.
Oh, I just faced. Okay, nope. We're not doing this car. Get out of here. It's my road. I'm surprised I haven't turned traffic off yet, to be honest, but it's fine. It makes the map feel alive, you know. Plus, there's no traffic on our gravel road in front of our farm, so it's fine. Just this little bit here in town, we have to deal with it. No big deal. All right, maybe one more load of bales to town. If I can get up, we'll see. We will see. And then I'm done, hopefully. John Deere.
Tony, were you making that tractor do a wheelie just a second ago?
I don't
Ooh.
think so. Maybe I don't think so.
He would take an additional loan out for each farmer and then keep the money. Whoa.
Maybe I turned too sharp or something. Screw.
That's kind of slimy.
Might
I
have just
know.
been in my eyes thing, Blue, but you're doing a wheelie.
That's really bad.
Oh,
He's making that tractor do a wheelie. We got problems, boys.
Speaking of John Deere, right?
Okay.
So I've been having to go to the local Deere dealership because
Yeah.
I've been doing some service and stuff, and although
Like, do you keep breaking it?
Services, not repairs. Okay.
we've been having problems. Well, I do have to repair something, but problems I get anyway. I had to go to John Deere quite a bit. That's my point.
Yeah.
And when I was leaving, I ran into a farmer that I got to know from my previous job. So I talked to him for a little while.
Okay.
He was telling me that where he farms at, there was a farm that got sold,
Okay.
like next to the one he farms, right?
All right.
Which it's that area is being highly developed, right?
Yes.
That ground sold. It's a 100-acre farm. I think it's like 103 or something.
Okay.
100 acres. Sold for $100,000 an acre,
Oh my God.
and they're gonna put 331 houses on that farm.
Wow.
And they are really stacking those things
That's
in there.
crazy.
We call a brand new subdivision right there, boys.
If you
Or
were
two.
oak
It's
trees,
like less than a quarter acre of a yard.
Some of those farms had no idea. Wow. If you planted oak trees all over your field, yeah, oak trees you can only cut down with a chainsaw, correct? Yeah, for sure. You can't use like a processor for those now. That's not good. All right. So it worked for the first layer. Chat, why? Why is this thing being such a problem? Oh boy.
I want to say when they first were planning out like that subdivision, I think they wanted to do kind of bigger homes and stuff, like bigger lots. But then I guess they need to squeeze as many houses as they possibly can because
It's
when
all
you spend that
about
much money, I
dollars.
guess. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just it's crazy because it's just crazy.
So I have another alternative idea to our leasing baler problem.
Yeah, what's that?
Stop leasing it, buy a forage wagon, use the bunker to make silage.
Oh boy. Good. I'm wondering if the bales aren't registering that they're here, and then when I hit them, then they're like, oh yeah, I'm actually there. Is that my problem? I don't know.
Maybe because those were with the other mod, right?
Technically, yeah.
Wouldn't make sense with the new bales, but
Well, yeah, true. Just don't mind me. It's.
No, you got it.
Yeah, no,
Doing
I
great.
got this.
You're doing a great job, John.
All right, this is my last load of bales to town. These other ones can just, they'll wait for next year. I don't care anymore.
Do you want to switch?
I'm going to find something else to do. Yeah. Pushing them changes say it could be. It really could be the, that's the issue. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. It's fine. Whatever. Just take us into town, get our few dollars, and move on. Move on with it.
Did
So, what?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, go. What's up?
I was just gonna say, did you see that Snapchat I sent you yesterday?
You sent me a Snapchat yesterday.
I sent one to.
Oh,
you.
was it? It was Oh God, what was it? Oh, it was a SBMT moving something really heavy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I had to go up to the feed mill, right?
Okay.
And where this feed mill is, it's the only spot in the county that has like, I guess like a space where like rail can like pull off and just like park. So what that was a transformer for like the nuclear power plant in Callaway County.
Oh, okay.
He said that thing weighed like 500,000 or 510 or 520,000 pounds.
Oh my God.
I guess it was just really cool. It seemed like somebody like moving like ATS or something. I just thought it was neat.
It's Path just resubscribed for 3 months. Thanks to @Jacob2348 for my sub gift.
Okay. Thanks for the. I don't know what that is. A resub? That's an interesting.
Maybe it's a resub off a gift.
You've entered month. Oh, this was a 3-month that has entered the 3rd month. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess Jacob, thanks for the gift sub. I don't remember. When did Jacob do a long term?
Raise your hand if you're confused.
I did. Hi.
My hands raised.
I was so confused. I was about to drive into the telephone pole. But thanks for the resub. How about that? We'll just go with that. Does that make sense? Yeah, we'll just go with that. Appreciate it. It's popping. It is why it's this one. I knew about the one. All right. Yeah, that might not happen for like another year. Jacob's never here, which is fine. It's all good. I remember that one. Okay. There's things that happened, and spoiler, I don't remember everything. I'm sorry, chat.
What?
Hate to ruin it for y'all.
How?
You should just be lucky. You should just be lucky I remember to come to work today.
I almost didn't.
You guys are getting paid?
Wait.
Johnny was
Wait
late
a
to work.
minute.
Pull out in front of the only car on the road, drive 25. It's in your house. Oh, that could be. It could be. Well, if they come in and hit the button, Jacob, they have to come in and share it. Otherwise, it doesn't. You know, there's a lot of people that resub that never like pop their message, right? Does that make sense? So, it's like I know when I resub, I'm only subbed to like Kit Boga right now, but when I resub to him, I don't ever share my resub message.
My
So-
my sub for you pops up at like 12:01 whatever day it resubs on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm never live.
Nope. But I mean, I don't care.
If you have where it pops up and says you can share your resub, and you don't, next time you refresh that page, it'll pop up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if you wanted to like actually save it for when I'm streaming, you could do that.
For like a possible hype train?
Wait, to what?
I said for like a possible hype train.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that, or
Hunter iCool 122 just resubscribed for 61 months.
yeah, just like that, Hunter.
Sure,
Just-
yeah.
Just like that. Couple more months till you can never resub
Like
again,
8
huh?
more months. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it. So that may have actually happened, like, who knows when? A week ago.
I don't know. I don't know what day it resubs on, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just a redo thing every month.
It just happens, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh, the moment's almost done. Sweet. We should try it on this tractor real quick, huh? Maybe? So I'm curious.
Okay, I'll stop and I'll just leave it here and I'll start bailing.
I'll give you the bales trailer.
I'll give
I
both of
said
you
I
a
would
planner.
start bailing. Not
Yeah, you can have the trailer. You want this trailer? I think I'm gonna go plant.
Tony's
I'm gonna.
got these nice big rows that need to be picked up.
That's fine. I'll go start bailing, or not bailing. Planting with Hunter.
Can I ask a favor if you are going to come over here?
What?
Bring fertilizer.
There's that wagon in the homestead.
Yeah, there's no tractor on it.
Oh. Okay. Where's our little guy?
You understand the assignment?
Oh, little tractor's hanging out. Well, I'll get him on the fertilizer tender. Yeah, I'll make it happen. Yeah, don't worry.
Sounds great.
That trailer works for me. I got it. I'm about to buy a regular bale loader, like the one with the arm. Oh, we need to plant field 3 over here, by the way. We've completely ignored field 3 since we bought it.
I was going to plant it before I was done.
Right, you haven't combined it into field 2 yet.
Well, we'd have to take out some trees.
Don't you have lumberjack?
Yeah. I swear lumberjack causes half of our problems too, so. I know some people disagree with that. This is really kind of heavy on the front end. Oh boy.
I wonder why.
A little squatting, no big deal.
Oh no. A little squatty. Little buff. Oh yeah. Yeah, Magic PTO for the win, boys. And look at this. I can pick up bales at the same time.
You mean pick up every other bale?
Yeah, pick up every other bale. Got it. Oh, this thing, dude. I could mow with this thing now.
Might want to change that in the settings, Sean.
That
What?
tractor on that baler is
Pick up
no
every
way big
bale
enough.
instead of every other bale.
Oh, is there a setting in the shop? Did I miss that one? Oh, this is the way to mow.
That's money, dude.
This is way better than last time I mowed with the little guy. Little deer. Although I don't think that trailer likes the windrows very much. It's kind of getting beat up. But it's okay. Yeah, Magic PTO for the win. It's clearly not hooked up.
It's ground driven.
Ground driven. It's magic. Hydraulic, maybe?
Yeah,
Sure. Not at all, no. Dude, and then, I mean, yeah, this thing's zippy. I like it. How so? All right, well, we still have the dilemma. Do we plow this up and plant beans?
That's what I would do, but hey.
Yeah, so that's what I would do as well. Plow it up, put it together, put it in beans.
Problem is then we have to plow.
I'll plow.
I mean, Hunter can do his favorite thing, but now there's at least 2 of them.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I like to plow.
All right.
That's not what you said the other day.
Well, we would cultivate our disc or something, but we don't own anything like that. Our only tillage is a plow. So.
Plus, you could expand that field where you are right there.
I'm not one for expanding fields too much.
Hunter, why are you like this?
When I say plow, we're not using like a regular plow. We have it's basically a field cultivator that's been converted to a plow.
It's kind of like a...
It's a soil finisher.
Like yeah, or a chisel plow.
Kind of.
That's what like the plows I got now.
Yeah. It's a coulter chisel. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm not at fertilizer too.
I'm on my way.
See, when I worked for that the one farmer, the first farm I worked for, and I ran a quote. I'm going to use air quotes here. Okay, you can't see them, but I'm using them. A chisel plow.
Yeah.
That's what I ran. Was what we had. It had that. It had a row of disc blades up front, and then had chisels behind it.
Yeah, most people call that a coulter chisel. It's, you have coulters and you have chisels, you know. It's amazing how that works. Yeah. But I believe the actual, in here, it was a field cultivator, right? This is not an in-game field cultivator. It's this thing that's been converted, right? Basically. I believe. Pretty close anyway. I mean, it's close enough, right? So it's a little different, whatever. It's a smidge different. Yeah, close enough. Alright, Hunter couldn't drive 4 feet to go get seeds or fertilizer, so.
Easy there, bub.
Oh, I thought you were gone.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, there's fertilizer at the edge of your field for you. You're welcome. We could get, like... The problem is there's nothing, like, small that's any good. Or, like, cheap.
Get a diamond harrow.
You know. Diamond harrow? Yeah. Get, like, $36,000, you know? 200 horsepower. No?
Nah, I'd say just plow instead.
Oh, gosh. Problem is, if we're going to plow, we need to pick the bales up. I can't pick the bales up, so it's got to be somebody else's job. I can't do it.
Well, this is why I said something about the forge wagon. We can stop worrying about baling and just forge it.
Well, the problem with the forge wagon is when it's time to... So if we're making silage to sell 90% of it, right? The problem is when you go to sell it, that would take for, well, 14 years to sell it all. Because a forage wagon, I mean, we're not going to buy the biggest forage wagon because we don't have a tractor for it. So hauling capabilities would be greatly diminished because we're hauling, like, what is it, almost 200,000 liters in bales on that trailer, or more than that probably, unless we wanted to get, like, you know, the stationary baler and put it all there, but that's just a lot of money we don't have. So yeah, I don't know. And the bales aren't the problem, it's the auto load trailer that's the problem. Hunter, what are you doing?
Having technical difficulties.
Hunter, look, back in from here. It's so much easier.
You tried that already. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
Have
it
you
does.
lowered the planter, Hunter?
Yeah, I tried that already. Didn't want to do that.
How many outside passes did you do?
4.
Okay. And you're planting soy, right?
I hope so.
All right, well, I have 2, I think. Dude, this little planter on here, this is where it's at.
I mean, you can boogie, just not very.
Yeah, but this one
wide.
actually looks right. It's not all like tip forward, all awkward. Because apparently you don't have a top link that's, like, you know, long enough.
Needs to be adjusted just a slight.
A smidge, yeah. Just a slight adjustment needs to happen.
Okay, this is.
Hunter, it's not that hard.
This is going well. This is going well.
Trent, are you in here with us or no?
Hunter, don't move. Stop.
I
Stop.
wanna
Stop.
lag
Stop.
my butt off.
I almost had it too. What in the world? You actually have to put it in the thing there?
Yes.
This
You
thing's
You gotta control the flow, dog.
goofy. Yeah.
You gotta be dead on, Hunter.
Hunter, just because you got flow does not mean it has to be. You know, you got to control it, man.
The wagon can't keep up with me.
You got your skipper out here. Come get it. Your partial pass to my left. Oh, man. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that would be a huge pickup for farming, but at the same time, we are making money on the bales.
I didn't say it this time, Zach.
kind of expect it out of Trent, though. I'm gonna keep it honest here. I kind of expect that kind of behavior out of Trent.
Whoa, Jesus.
It escalated quickly.
Yes. So anyway, how about that weather? It's raining.
Some of us have that issue, some of us don't.
Couldn't tell.
Okay, so I'll drastically change the subject here. So
Please.
if you look in Discord, ! Discord in chat, that's the unit I ran, and
What a plug.
Yeah.
That's how you change subject there, boys. Get
That's
it
a
done.
unit. Yeah. There's not. There's starting to be less of those around. You know.
Burn on a dime, I tell you.
The old dust farmers. Their Challenger died apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why they got that 8RX for this year.
So we used to have something similar to that behind that cat.
Yeah.
There's a Glencoe, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the down by the farm used to be full of those things, and not like just like that one with where the front hub and the back hub are the same size, not like the newer ones where it's the bigger tracking, you know, the bigger hub in the back. Zach, your family had one, and like the guy up the road had one, and the sand farmers had one, and there was a bunch. There's a bunch of them things around, and they've all slowly died.
Are the sand farmers and the dust farmers the same people?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guys that have beans up?
Guys farm sand, dust. Yeah, dust makes more sense, yeah. They are the dust farmers. Although apparently up at the everybody's favorite farmer,
Yeah.
that field Dad said was blowing so bad the other day you couldn't see anything up there. So,
Like where there was corn planted?
yeah.
Huh.
So I'm sure that made your family members happy that live right there.
Well, I'm sure.
I'm sure they were thrilled.
But Tony in Discord, that's what we used to have as well.
So one of them Glencoe soil savers?
Uh-huh.
Soil saver, huh?
Yep.
Which
Good
makes no
old-
sense. How are you running a chisel plow and consider that a soil saver?
I
Don't know.
right?
That's one of those good old marketing terms.
Yeah. That's really what it was too. Marketing.
I think it was a 5 or a 6 shank.
Dirty Max, it's going, man. What's up with you? We're just, not picking bales up.
Well, you're picking every other.
I'm not picking bales up. I'm planting, dog. Those bales, they're fine. We can't plant that field in soybeans. There's too many bales in the way. How about that? Actually, Hunter, if we really want to get like legit, we have a roller in the shed.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
We still have another field of beans to plant. But yeah,
I'm just saying
picking up
we
what you're
could
laying down.
we could get a roller out here,
Well, I'm picking up what you're laying down.
It is soybeans,
Yeah.
Get that extra couple percent or 1.5% by rolling,
Like it's 1.25.
Now it's 1.5.
Sure.
At least it used to be. I don't know. They tend to change things, so who knows?
Like Hunter said, sure.
Sure. I mean,
Game's perfect. Doesn't need any changes.
there's an update coming out next week, probably. So
I haven't found anything wrong yet.
oh goodness. Yep, I think there's an update next week. They were talking about that in there.
BBears0313 cheered Dex 100. Connor, he's picking up what you're putting down unless it's bales.
Pretty much. Bear, thanks for the bits. Yep, picking up what I'm putting down unless it's bales. Yep, not doing that. Like I said, I'll put horseplay out there and have horseplay fill the trailer.
I mean, nothing said you had to pick the bales up. You could have at least come and wrap the bales.
Oh, that's true. I have duals, so it doesn't work.
Buddy, I was wrapped in with a 4-wheel drive. I think you'll be okay.
I was helping the Hunter plant. You guys want me to come back over there? I will.
Please don't.
I mean, your tractor might have more horsepower to pull this baler and L-wrap.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It don't matter to me. You probably need to take a break here soon, don't you?
Just got done working on the farm.
I
About
mean,
to hop
it
on
is
the 25.
almost 1500, Tony, so or 3 o'clock.
It's almost 3 o'clock break time.
Right.
I
I
started
mean,
late
for us,
today.
us normal time people, it's almost 4 o'clock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's 3:55.
Hunter, you out of something?
Soybeans.
You didn't fill up when you filled up fertilizer?
Why would
Come
I?
on, Hunter.
Aren't you a real farmer? Don't you fill up both at the same time?
No. We run one out and then run the other one out. Duh.
Or maybe you're switching varieties, so you had to plan out.
Yeah. Switching varieties on the last row of the field. Doing a test trial.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna plant field 4 or what is it? 3. Yeah, we'll plant 3. That we will do.
Yikes.
Eventually. Eventually. You kind of think we need another one of these tractors.
You guys got some skips out in that field.
Where?
Just look at the map.
Plans eating skips or no?
Yeah.
What is there one up there? That's not on me. I didn't plant over there.
Look at all the little dots.
That's what happens when you plant.
Why
well,
are
forward
there
drive,
so
it's not
Hunter,
actually
what
in
did
the
you
ground.
do? Why does this field have a rash? It's the
Just had to say
articulated.
something, didn't you?
It's the articulated tractor. It's not fun doing end rows.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I shouldn't say anything.
That's what it actually is. It's fine. I don't care. Just don't like
So I stand by my statement of the articulated tractor with the plow or whatever.
Oh, they're not fun. No.
I don't think you want my information. What I think.
I mean, I'm sure I can see it somehow.
If you recall the other day when I was helping, like last Saturday when I was planting with the articulated tractor, I begged somebody to go around the field first and do the end rows for me
I did them all.
with a different tractor.
Mm-hmm. And I did them all today too.
Yeah, but it just works better with a conventional tractor doing end rows. So now we have a conventional tractor. So pitter patter, right? Although my tires are so mudded up, they're not gonna like do anything here soon. You know, be rolling on slicks.
It's bad when duels become, one tire.
One tire, yeah.
That's a bad deal.
That is a bad deal. Oh, I think it was your dad's cousin one time, Zach, that like was mudding through some corn probably with the combine.
Okay.
And after he got out of the field, he went down the road, and this big old slab of mud. I think it was your dad's. It was somebody down there. Big old slab of mud came up from the front duals on the combine, and laid on the step. And they couldn't open the door of the combine. They were kind of like trapped in the combine.
That's
They
not
had
good.
They had to have somebody else move the mud so they could get out of the machine.
That's
Now, I
not
wanted to
good.
say that was your dad's cousin, but I could be wrong. Either way, that's not good. No.
Oh, bueno.
I was trapped in my combine by a chunk of mud. I mean, I guess if you had to get out, you could probably get out. You're going to break the door. But, if there's like a fire or something. So you have to get out. You have to get out. But yeah, it was, yeah, he got trapped.
Can confirm, if you want to get out and you're on fire, you will get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Hunter, have you been on fire?
He's burned
About
like
8 times
a
last year.
combine 100 times. Yeah, last
Yeah.
year.
Like 8 or 9 times.
Same
last
combine.
fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, he burnt down a shed.
Here's the thing, Hunter. I think you're just really bad and you actually
Did
put
you
the
not
fire
let
out.
it burn long enough? And then
Well, yeah, combines are expensive. And we decided not to you know, the shed. Oh, that one was torched.
Yeah,
There was no doubt about that one.
it
It was a
happens.
horrible day. That's
What
about
start?
a month from now. It's 2 years ago.
Started the shed fire.
Hay being really dry and a pickup truck with a hot exhaust.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it sucks actually.
Fill up between the tires with mud so you get the benefit of weights without paying for it. True. But usually if it's that muddy, you don't really want any extra weight, right? It's gonna bog you down. It happens.
So I get combines are expensive, but isn't that where the insurance comes in?
Yeah, the fire wasn't bad enough to, catch it on
That's
fire. It was
that's
just
what
bad
we're
enough
saying.
to-
You
yeah.
put it out too fast.
Yep. Yep.
You let it keep going, and then you say, "Oh, my extinguisher doesn't work. Sorry."
Call the
That's not the right thing to say.
Sounds like insurance fraud.
I don't know if you know how
Okay,
those
so
things
my
work.
extinguisher ran out, and it couldn't control the fire at the
In a
time.
video game, you would let it burn, right?
Yes,
Should've-
yes, for sure.
Should have had that fire suppression system, Hunter.
Yeah.
Because like in 22, they implemented the fires.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking video game chat, never real life.
Yeah, that definitely didn't happen to me like 6 or 7 times last fall.
Or a bearing just go out or get hot or
Still don't really know. Stopped
So-
oiling in the corn.
So, Hunter, has anything happened for this year? Are you going to run the same,
Gonna run the
Hot
same
box.
thing.
All right.
So we're gonna see a lot of fire videos. Okay.
That sounds like fun. Yeah.
You telling the guy who actually has to operate the machine.
Well, you should just go on eBay because I'm sure you can find it on eBay.
Right.
And,
yeah.
and no, hear me out. Hear me out. Get you a set of bunker gear like a firefighter wears,
Yeah.
and get an SCBA and and whenever, it catches on fire, you just lock the thing in and start breathing clean air,
Right. Now we're talking.
Could you imagine somebody drives by and they're like, oh, there's Hunter out in his combine. Why is he wearing full firefighting gear head to toe?
Yep.
I see they still haven't traded combines.
Right.
The firefighter's still driving the combine.
Well, it could be maybe you're a volunteer and you're just waiting for a call,
Right.
What-
Just gonna save time.
You put red and blues on your combine.
Yeah, you
Well,
want to
we try-
respond in your combine, sure.
When we drive my combine to the fire,
You might be the last one there.
no, the fire's gonna be out by the time he gets there.
Okay,
Well, hopefully.
hear me out, Hunter. So
Yeah.
you get an old combine, right? That you don't use anymore, okay? All right.
Okay.
If you were a volunteer firefighter, I don't know why we're pretending you are, but you are. You've transformed the grain tank into like
A water tank.
That's your water tank, and then you have
Yeah.
your spout.
You just
your
follow it
auger.
behind in the field the whole time. Don't
Yeah,
mind
your
it, you just
auger,
get-
no. Yeah,
just
your
hire
auger is
somebody to
a
drive
hose line. You just it becomes your deck gun. You can just sit in there and
Yep.
control it. Yeah.
All right.
Tony, we should have bought those 3 combines last year.
Turn it.
I'm telling you.
So this position I need you to do for me. You're just gonna drive behind our actual combine
yeah.
with this water transport, just in case I start to catch on fire.
Oh,
That
not
way
in
you can
case.
put me in.
Win.
Yeah, definitely win.
Hunter, I know what color equipment you farm with. It doesn't matter if it's gonna be win.
Yeah.
It's win. Come on, Hunter.
Oh man.
We think at least you would know.
This ain't my first combine I've had on fire either, so
Man.
He said this is
Just-
not my first rodeo.
It's not gonna be the last.
it's definitely not gonna be the last. It's what happens, man. You can't really control it.
All right.
Didn't
We-
know you had
we
a
had-
fin.
We had the shields off of that combine 15 times last fall. Never found anything that looked out of the ordinary. So
Well, yeah, because your bearings kept on getting hot.
wish I
Man.
knew what bearing it was. I'd fully change it.
All of them.
So one that's out.
Thanks, Trent.
Have you tried listening and like
I'll-
using your
I'll-
ears?
I'll pay your bus ticket for you to ride from Illinois
Bus
to here.
ticket.
and then you can show me which one is out.
Could you imagine I roll up and like instantly just like it's that one? Could you imagine? I would never live that down.
I had several, I'll say several service calls for John Deere to have them come out too, and they never
couldn't
found
find
anything. Nope.
I'm gonna state the obvious thing here, but once said bearing gets hot, usually they change colors.
True.
Yeah, have you seen something that's not the right color, Hunter?
Nope. They all still look green.
Oh, good. Oh wait, does that combine have the spark kit? Apparently.
So we've tried to do the things that they tell you to do when you have combine fires, and none of them have helped.
No, I meant
Have you
the
tried
kit
trading
that'll
that
just
combine?
randomly throw a spark out of, you know.
Oh yeah. Actually, I installed that before we started last fall.
okay. Yeah.
Your little chain.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
got
like
a
that'd
grounding
be
chain?
worse. I
Are
feel like
you
that'd be
grounded?
worse.
Could be a static electricity issue.
I mean, I feel like the chain dragging on the road would be worse than it.
Well,
You know.
you'll put it up when you go down the road.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Oh.
it sounds good
You
until
think
you get
anybody's gonna
busy
do
and
that,
you forget
John?
about
Every
it.
sensible combine driver does that, right?
You
No,
take your
just let
header
it
off, you
drag.
put your chain up. It's no big deal. You're
Yeah,
already out of the cab.
sounds like no big deal.
So we all know nobody's going underneath that combine to do that.
Well, you know, you could like attach it to the ladder, you know, just really long chain. Then it'll get caught under a tire.
That would be a long
Boink.
chain.
I don't know. I never said it was a good idea. Okay.
Just think about all the free advice you're getting, Hunter.
You guys have advice. I'll give you that.
Years of wisdom right here. Yep.
Yeah.
You can't
I mean,
get this
the
kind of stuff.
chain's
anyway.
not a bad idea. You
My
just let
the
it
best
drag
one
on
is
the road.
that just don't catch it on fire. That's a
Yeah.
good
I mean,
idea.
that would also help. Yeah. Just don't do that.
Just don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like a simple solution to a simple problem.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm liking what you guys are saying.
I like how I came over to help Hunter plant, and then Hunter just completely abandoned me planting.
I went and planted field, bro.
He's just gone.
Gone.
There's a reason all this advice is free, because I'm a nice guy, Bear. That's fine.
Actually, I'm going to charge deer prices. That'll be $165, Hunter.
A second?
Actually, that'd be $200 because you're talking about combines.
Oh, we got to have a specialist.
Yeah. That's what they charge to work on combines. $200 an hour.
Wait, hang on. Billy just rammed a crop. What?
Well,
A
why
baby.
did you breed them?
That's funny, Hunter. Or what's your name? Tomcat. I don't know.
That's
what your
why
real name
we
is.
have quantity control, Tomcat.
This locker
Be
is
sure
going
to
on.
spay and neuter your pets.
No. You breed them extra, so every time Trent goes in there, it annoys him.
Pretty soon there's not going to be any in there.
Do you not like animals, Trent?
Oh, we're gonna. I think it'd be funny on Minecraft if we built a zoo, Zach, with like a train and everything, like
Okay.
where you could like get in a minecart.
Somebody named Johnny Tony likes to keep on having more than 2 horses.
Every time I go in there, I breed the horses.
Oh, he's got like 8 kids on the internet, so if that tells you anything.
Wow.
And do you not like horses, Trent?
No, I have 2.
He only wants 2,
Oh.
but I make it so there's like a lot more than 2 all the time. It's funny to me.
Packs of 2. That's all I want.
Although if you're having
Maybe
a
if
zoo, you
like
need lots
two,
of
you should just
animals.
have 2 male horses, and you don't have to worry about that problem.
That's not a thing in Minecraft.
Or John stops having carrots in his hand.
That's always the problem. I eat the golden carrots. So look at us getting it done, Hunter, huh?
Can I say I show up and get some fishing around here?
Man, you are leaving some terrible on your end roads, skippers. You just need to. Can you get out of your cab real quick and adjust your top link out just a hair?
Yeah. Let me get around that.
All right, appreciate it.
Top link out. Top link out.
I know you don't have one of them hydraulic ones, but just saying. But yeah, if we're having a zoo, we need like 20 horses, right? No. Gimme got a new pet. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she can have the baby camel.
Again, if we're gonna have a zoo, we need lots of camels, not just 2. We'll have a whole herd.
Yeah. The zoo's not built yet.
Oh, that's
We don't
true.
need more.
That's true. Yeah, we're not doing those. Oh, that's funny. See, I was even joking about like getting like, you know, some Google satellite imagery of like the St. Louis Zoo and like let's build that. Tony, you'll get this. I said something about like how we should build the river's edge. Or Tony, when's the last time you were at the zoo? Let me start with that.
It's been a long time.
You ever been through the river's edge like exhibit?
I think I've heard of it.
All
What's
right,
in
never
it?
mind. You won't get the joke then.
No.
You walk through this thing for like an hour, and if you're lucky, you can see like part of the backside of an elephant because there's just no like, I don't know. It's really dumb, the whole like thing. So at the St. Louis Zoo, if you want to see the elephants, the best way is to actually ride the train. It goes around like the big elephant enclosure, and so you can like, it's awesome.
It's been a few years since I've been to the zoo.
It's probably like a field trip when you were a kid, right?
I think I went when I was in high school, I think.
Okay.
Maybe like, I don't know. It's been a long time.
It's been like 5 years since you were in high school.
I would say like 2 years ago.
Actually, Hunter's right. It's been
It's been
coming up on 5 years. Man, I'm getting old. Holy buckets.
You almost just said something bad, didn't you?
No wonder let's not think about that. No wonder I got gray hairs.
Well,
no wonder he's got back pain.
That's from carrying the company. Hunter. That's from.
Oh my gosh.
Tony, if you're worried about gray hairs after 5 years of graduation, I'm 3 years away from my 20-year graduation.
Yeah, but you already have a kid, so that's why you already have gray hair.
I guess at this point, I'm fortunate to have hair. I mean, looking at my father.
I mean,
I'm already bald, and that's why I have facial hair, but it's turning gray.
All right, Hunter, I got one more outside, and like you're, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right. They're kind of crooked on the ends.
What if you make after you make the zoo, you should make Grant's farm. Just go a few blocks away.
Well, maybe we should just make Grant's Farms instead of the zoo. That's a good idea, actually. Dude, we need to start with a woodland mansion. That needs to be the centerpiece. Because, you know, there's a mansion inside of Grant's Farms. Just saying. That'd be kind of funny. But we'll have to have, there's no, like, you know, tram, so we'll use minecart. We could, oh my god, we could have, like, the koi ponds up on the hill, you know? We could have fish. The heck was that?
Somebody cutting grass.
Somebody
getting ready to start
snacking? Somebody's eating.
It's not me.
Trent, what are you eating?
I am snacking, but my mic mutes my snack.
Oh, somebody was chomping on something.
Trent is being quiet, so he's munching. Like
I did hear what sounded like a lawnmower, a weeder, or a chainsaw, though. But that might
No, it sounded like
was a
somebody
bag.
chomping
Yeah.
on something.
There was a bag of something, and he just threw a mouthful in.
Yeah, the Reese's egg.
Oh man.
Got him.
You had to finish chewing first.
Well, the Reese's, you gotta, like, savor that. You know, you don't just,
Yeah.
like, inhale it.
Things are delicate.
At least in my opinion. I like to, you know. Yeah.
No, Hunter's right. once a year thing.
Dude, I haven't had anything Reese's in like a minute. Actually, Tony, where did we go and you bought me a Reese's Fast Break? Remember that?
That was a farm show last year, I think.
I think that's the last Reese's thing I had. I'm pretty sure that was Pinkneyville, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably the last time I had anything Reese's.
I think so.
Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. So sad, but it's not at the same time, you know.
I don't know if I could be living.
See, Hunter, that's the problem. I want to live more, so I gotta quit eating all the junk, you know. Oh God, Northern Jay, what's going on, man? What's popping? No, absolutely not, Jacob.
Transport job has a auto load trailer.
Transport job has an auto load trailer.
If you're gonna turn it down from Jacob, I'll take it. Send it.
Yeah, you can send it to Hunter. I'm good. Or if one does show up at the house, it'll go to Tony.
Let's go.
Sorry, Hunter. You don't live here. So
I'll make my way down there for some Reese's.
making my way down.
I was putting a new roof on your barn anyway.
Oh, you're putting a roof on the barn?
I mean, we talked about this.
Wait,
I mean, I gave you
so
$5.
your dad called the guy, and then the guy called Hunter? That's wild.
Dad still hasn't called the guy, by the way. I'm not sure why Dad keeps kicking that can down the road. It's like the roof's not going to magically fix itself, you know? So.
Hunter, while you're there fixing their roof, you want to stop by the house here? We probably put you to work here.
I
Got
could
roofing
make
problems?
something happen.
You got problems on your house, Tony?
We got all sorts of problems.
Mentally or physically or
All the above.
Oh, gosh.
The roof's, I think the roof's fine. There's just some other, just other stuff.
Gotcha. Hey, did you see that business by your house finally got its grass cut the other day?
I guess so, yeah.
We went by there Wednesday, and Dad's like, hey, about time.
So this is like a no like judgment shame thing. But did I miss something, or
What?
did Tony buy a house?
No.
because
Absolutely
with his
not.
parents.
I mean,
Well, that's why I said it was like a no shame thing. But he said that, like it was his roof. Like it seemed like he bought a house. That's why I was asking.
No, it's his house, his rules.
I say the same thing.
And then that Hunter guy keeps leaving skippers at the end.
I cannot help it.
Yeah, you just got to go out farther. That's all.
I thought there was a guy that did inrows for you.
I did them all. I did 4.
He did
Should've
them on
put
100,
6.
still missed.
Gosh.
Oh, I forgot. There was breaking news that happened yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah?
So I was heading to work. Dad was coming into the cul-de-sac. You know, we meet, we roll our windows down, we talk, you know. Because we don't live in the same house or nothing. We got to talk in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
And
He's like, howdy, neighbor.
I think he was saying something about how I need to cut like my grass or something, you know, like
Oh, yeah,
referring to
you
the house.
just cut it Sunday.
And I think he mentioned something about like a zero turn, and like at least the way I interpreted it as like he's on board with getting one now. So like we're making strides, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
We're making strides.
So it's not what I said, Tony?
I mean, we'll just ignore that trend.
I mean, Tony, if you want something new, go talk to First Time at Work.
I told, because like right when we got like we were getting ready to leave, I was like, well, you and I both know someone that sells zero turns.
Yeah, go talk to First Time. I don't know what they have or anything, but
Couldn't your dad work something out?
Dad doesn't really sell them. He doesn't do that anymore. He worked like, I think, 2 hours last week, and he does like warranties and registration of new equipment. That's pretty much all he's doing. He doesn't like sell stuff. And then he does have a couple guys, mostly one guy that still calls him like, hey, I need this part. And most of the time Dad will just like write down the number and then just call the shop. I'm like, hey, I need this part. And so Dad does like Oh, probably once probably once a week. He probably like delivers parts to that one guy still. Which technically he's doing that like off the clock and not actually getting paid for it, but whatever. He's buddies with the guy, so he just goes over and like talks to him and stuff. So it's fine. But basically, yeah, he's working like on average probably an hour or two, maybe probably an hour a week is all he's actually like clocked in. Because there's some weeks he doesn't work at all, so he's basically retired. But,
So I know we took out the auto with mod for the baler.
yeah.
Is there any way we could find a baler that has a wider pickup?
Yeah, you have one in game.
Yeah, that Crone baler's a little better apparently, but we
Crone
can't
round
really-
baler, yeah.
So yeah,
Plus Johnny already has.
I'm
the-
doing my best here, but I'm still hitting skippers, and it's because like
that's why
the
that
rows
mod
are
is
getting
so
small
great.
and big, and yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I know
Yeah,
we
that's
also had like a modded baler that had a wider.
We
pickup.
did in the past, yeah. Yeah. I don't have that right now. I mean, I
At
can
least-
probably dig up the one from 22, but that's not going to help us, so. Yeah. I don't know. There's definitely something going on with the mods that we have, but like we don't have that many mods, so. I don't know. We shouldn't be having issues, but we are.
Off to the shop I go.
I'm just surprised the round bale one does that.
What are you going to shop for, Tony?
I'm out of bail.
John smells like feet.
BBears0313 cheered X100. Funny, Bear didn't have a problem with that baler.
Bear also had the
Bear
mod.
had the mod.
The
Thanks,
mod that
Bear.
that made the baler pickup wider. I've turned it off since then. Bear, thanks for the bits though. Appreciate it.
Let's
Shots
talk
fired,
about this
Bear. Shots
Steve
fired.
situation now.
If you're interested in joining the server, come in our team speak and get to know us off stream. That is how we let people in here. Everybody has put in the time in TeamSpeak to get to know us off stream.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
BBears0313 cheered X100. I will retract my former statement.
Bear, thanks for the bits. Oh man. Yo, Hunter and I got this planting thing going right now.
Yeah, but you
I know.
don't
Yeah,
use
brother.
skippers.
I know my real problem is Bear was using the actual correct tractor to where he lined himself up. He didn't matter
Oh.
well he had the bail with mod or whatever.
No,
Well, he had
helped.
both.
I knew he had both. I was making a joke.
I don't know about tree contracts on here if they're broken or not. I have no idea.
Don't worry about
Well, that-
this little bit at the end of the
That's
field.
what I was saying. With the wood transport, I hope he has an auto load trailer.
Yeah, you ran out of seed.
I noticed, Hunter. But don't worry, Hunter. I have 69% fertilizer.
It's how immature of you.
Can you believe this guy, Hunter?
Bro, you're Mr. 69. What are you talking
Sure,
about?
sure. Whatever you want to say.
Sure. Legit, Chad. He'll send me, like I said, he asked what size the tires were on the 995, and they're, what was it, 16.9s or something? And he instantly responds back, 69, nice.
It doesn't sound like something I would say.
Yeah, it does, actually. Oh, man. I replaced the little running lights on the tractor the other day. Because I could. I upgraded to LED. They're kind of sick. They're like way brighter too, which is nice.
Some little dirty little kid was up there stealing all Johnny's jobs at the farm last weekend, so he had to.
Sure, yeah.
Hi, Chad, it's me. I'm the
Something
problem.
like that, yeah.
Little?
Have you seen me, Hunter? I'm gonna blow away the next windstorm.
Sure.
Sure.
Come on, Hunter.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bully.
Beep beep.
Hey, first time something work. Tony, you want me to like Tell him you're looking for a lawnmower.
Sure.
Are you actually serious about this, or you don't know?
Need to have a sit-down conversation with Dad and see if he's actually serious about it.
So Tony is your dad's not.
Well, but
as
if you had like a rough price, that might help the conversation,
Yeah.
or probably hinder it greatly. To be honest, just saying, right? Maybe.
Yes. Probably couldn't hurt anything.
So
Oh,
Tony, you're
well,
just trying to get the ball rolling then, or?
I just think it's funny that your dad cuts grass like as a second job. Okay. Like he has a regular 40-hour week full-time job, but he cuts grass on the side, right? For like a fair amount of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to cut your grass at the house. You don't want to cut your grass at your house. So you're gonna buy a zero turn.
No
Their
one wants to
yards?
cut our. No one wants to cut our grass.
Their yard's
more
tiny,
funny.
y'all.
It'd be more fun if you paid somebody else to cut
That
his
would be
grass.
great.
There's a guy that cuts the house behind me every week.
Yo, what are you doing? You can get James to mow your grass. He cuts grass in town.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be great.
You mean you don't have some little teenager kid walking around pushing a lawnmower to cut grass?
No,
That
I
doesn't
meant.
happen too often anymore around here.
You have a lawnmower in your background, Scoot?
Eddie? I didn't hear it. But anyway.
No,
I've
it's
actually-
probably my fan on my PC.
Oh. I've talked to James before about like what would he charge me just to trim my yard. I don't mind mowing. I hate trimming.
See,
Although-
it's no different. It's no different.
But this summer I'm trimming. I basically have taken over the trimming at my sister's house now. So I really hate trimming now.
You know they make her own dough.
She would be so mad at me.
What? You are trimming the grass. John,
No,
so
she doesn't like chemicals. So
Just get some dish soap and some vinegar and.
that's what she does actually. Like if they have like a fence kind of a couple feet from the driveway, and they had a guy come in and like put rock between the driveway and this fence now. But I guess he didn't put down fabric or plastic under the rock, so like the weeds are coming through like crazy.
Oh
And,
yeah, you
she's
didn't
like-
put fabric down.
She's like, I gotta get vinegar out here. You want to round up your yard so you don't have to mow?
So, hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
I'm going to say hypothetical again. Industrial battery solution
Oh
is
dear
a great
God.
weed killer.
Good Lord.
Very
Yeah,
hypothetical.
you're not playing GTA RP right now. Like, come on.
Well, you would use that for something else besides.
Okay, all right. You're incriminating. Let's not.
But no, I
Good.
know somebody may have done that, and needless to say, it hadn't grown back in 10 years.
So Johnny, it's 3:30. Aren't you supposed to take a break like half an hour ago?
Yes, but I was an hour late starting, so
That's fine.
I'll probably take a break here in a couple minutes. But first
Yeah.
time just got home from work, so I probably,
Gotta ask
Yeah.
about a new mower price.
no. Turnip, that's an awesome little tractor, by the way. Little Ford. That's cool.
Look at that.
That's way cool, isn't it?
Oh, neat little tractor.
You just now saw that, Tony?
He just
posted
posted
something.
that picture, dog, a minute
He
ago.
posted something a few days ago, like on a trailer,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
his John Deere trailer. Did you notice that? The trailer was green and had like deer stickers. I thought that was cool.
Look at
Heck
that.
yeah.
Look at that. His slapper's on the right way.
It's on the wrong.
Maybe that muffler spins.
He's going in the wrong direction, Tony.
It's for backing up. Obviously, you mow in reverse, Trent. You don't want to leave wheel marks, you know?
I saw a guy that works for John Deere leaving a Kubota tractor dealership with a brand new Kubota on the back of his John Deere work truck.
That's awkward, huh? That's like the guys that, work for, say, Ford and they drive a Chevy. It's like, wait a minute.
Not this
Wait a-
household.
Well, I mean, they probably got it used off the Ford dealership, and it was cheaper because it was a
Probably.
off-brand.
This is Tony. So
So
Tony,
s-
isn't everything that's at your house, isn't that all Ford?
Yes.
Not for a little while, it wasn't.
Oh, well, yeah, Dad had a rental truck that was a Dodge. Or, I'm sorry, a Ram.
A Ram.
That he could not stand.
Has a 79 with
Ram it.
48-inch woods motor for $650. That's not bad.
Good deal.
Not bad at all. Oh,
Four-wheel drive's the coolest part about that.
I know, a little tractor like that, 4-wheel drive, it's kind of cool.
Maybe I need to buy that to cut my grass. It's cheaper than a lawnmower.
You know, Tony, that that place over in Jerseyville, they're getting ready to have another consignment sale.
Yeah, you got a link to that?
I can, yeah. Right now it's a bunch of junk, but
Tony's all for it though.
actually I don't have a link right now. I can get
What
you
do
a
we
link
consider junk?
later. Junk, pure junk.
I buy a lot of stuff, man.
Did you buy trash?
I bought a Jeep with 4 flat tires and then put a lot of money into it. So
Well, where were they flat at, Hunter? On the bottom?
yeah, definitely. on the
Oh,
bottom.
you're fine.
Well, you just turn it, you just flip them upside down. You're fine.
Yeah, you're
They're
fine.
flat on the bottom.
I promise I'm not leaving the edge on purpose down here.
Uh-huh.
That's where my tractor, I guess, just happens to pick it up right there every time.
Oh, yeah, that happened. It's because your top link's a little short, you know?
A little bit. Doesn't quite go in the ground far enough.
I bet you somewhere in town you could buy another top link, you know?
We're not going 2 inches deep. We're like a 1/4 inch deep.
I think you're just leaving the seat on top of the ground, honestly.
Not closing it. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
your closing wheels are not making contact.
They're turning though.
Is your little sweepers doing anything?
Sweeper?
These don't have that.
The row cleaners
Yeah.
that these don't have? Or wait, do they have?
No, they're buried right now. Actually, it's
They
6
do have row
inches in the ground.
cleaners.
Yeah, it's 6 inches deep.
Oh, yeah, mine are plowing.
You have the fertilizer opener and then the row cleaner.
Yeah. The wheels on the thing aren't driving, so I don't know how it's actually. Well, it's PTO powered, right?
It's PTO powered, yeah.
There's a
Yeah, but isn't
PTO.
that for the fan?
Yeah, probably. Probably not actually. Yeah, it'd be a ground like the meters. Yeah, would be ground drive, right?
But I don't even see any chain or anything hooked
I
to
think
the
this
wheels.
one is PTO powered. It'd be hydraulic.
Or it's all electric, maybe. Actually,
That vac there underneath your like pipe thing in the back, that's your power, like blowing seed to units.
I didn't realize the seed units or the row units are actually numbered. Not
I mean, you can't
1 or
see
6.
1 and 6, but
Oh wait, they are there though. Maybe it's there actually.
They're underneath the sign thing. You just can't
Yeah.
see them.
you just only see 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's funny. It looks like a John Deere parallel alarm too. Right.
I believe you.
A little
So what
cheeky
does
set of
one
steps
do?
right here. And anyway, it's enough of looking at equipment close up. Got a little lost in the details there, chat, you know? It happens.
So what does one do to turn this auto load thing on?
No idea.
I mean,
Yeah, it's the one guy that's had problems the whole time.
Well, I mean, there's other people in here that have had non-issues with it.
F1 menu, I'll be everybody else. It should be like Shift R. But, yeah. And then I guess you can turn on like automatic mode with like Control Shift R. But I couldn't get it to work. Maybe it's just this tractor because it seemed to work better on the little guy. So, I don't know. Not too sure. All I know is we're almost done planting, Hunter.
Are we hooking plows and going to plant field too?
We might be, Are you
Your
taking the
favorite
pass
thing?
next to me, or are you going to turn right around?
You're not doing that until you get the bills off the field, too.
True. Hunter, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take the one next to you.
All right, 10 to the 4, Fergie. Hit it. Hit it, Fergie.
What am I hitting?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
You just catch a case.
Well, Tony, if
yeah.
you catch a case, you won't have to worry about mowing your grass, you know?
No, thank you. I'd rather cut my grass.
Yeah, 3 hots on a cop, bro. Come on, it can't be that bad.
Yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
I'd say.
really though, I mean, you get 3 free meals a day. Get to get probably in the best shape of your life because that's
Hey, you can work out.
there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this about me. I don't work out.
I'm cl-
Well, you could start.
I guess there's always a first for everything.
Never,
You know,
never too
we
late.
did meet once, Zach. Have you seen me? He just got called by his dad.
Yeah, he did. I heard it. Oh, man. I think we're going to end up with a fleet of these tractors, okay?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like to have a bigger planter on the back of it. We need to find
Well,
a mod planter.
a bigger planter would be advised, but you see, Hunter, we have a $400,000 loan out. We should,
Hey,
or
I-
$600,000.
You can pay half
I
of
know.
it back
I
right
know
now.
of a cheap 12-row I can get you.
Oh yeah.
McKinsey?
Uh-huh.
I wish it was a splitter planter, it's just a 12-row.
The folding 12, good old Midwest planter.
Sorry,
Oh, is it
sorry.
one where it like picks up and rotates?
No.
No, I wish.
I always thought that was the coolest thing. Zach's family used to have one of those.
We have one right now. It's 2300.
And I just thought that was the coolest thing when they'd pull into the farm and sit there and the whole thing would rotate and then sit down and they'd take off. I was like, oh my God, it's so cool.
There's one by me.
Yeah.
Guy pulled it with the, I think it's a 470 quad track
Nice.
with a tank mounted to the
Oh,
tractor right above the rear axle.
God. Oh God. Oh God.
So it looks kind of odd off
I
in the
need a row
distance.
unit.
They don't drive fast.
I
enough
should
to
have
do
folded
it.
it in, then you wouldn't have hit me. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to send this tractor to town to get some fertilizer soon. Okay. Alright.
That's
For
what
sure.
articulated does for you right there.
I thought for sure you were gonna run me over.
I would never.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of articulated tractors, I don't know how many of you guys watch Ron Pratt still.
Uh-huh.
But yesterday's video, they had a old John Deere articulated tractor pulling this giant case disc with a rolling basket like thing behind it.
It's only like a 30-footer.
It looked huge though. Behind that, I don't know. And he was going down this steep hill that was a gravel road, and the disc tried to pass the tractor. And he ended up, the tractor was sitting sideways across the road, and the disc was like half in a off a bridge, like in a creek.
I don't know how that the disc wasn't in.
Yeah. I don't know, worse shape than it was.
Yeah, because I mean the rolling basket, that was actually, the wheels were on high ground.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
disc, that should have been down, not
Like-
level.
on its side or something. I think it was hitting trees that was helping a little bit, but it was gnarly.
Just seeing that thumbnail, that's
Uh-huh.
that's a bad deal.
It was a very bad deal. I can't imagine being the guy driving that thing down that hill and it tried to
You're gonna
pass
need
you.
a pair of pants.
Yeah. It was a bad deal. That is for sure. But yeah, it did not look like fun.
He definitely had to change his paint.
Oh, I would assume.
So, Tony, you want to switch tractors?
I was just saying that Scooty here, it looks like you're having trouble.
Suppose we could.
The other thing you could do is actually use course play Scoot if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but not all the bales are wrapped yet.
It'll go for the ones that are closest to where you're at first. So if you just open course play and hit, you might have to change like to be able to pick up. But yeah.
You want to switch?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
All right, Obels, we got you. All good.
You tell
Or you
me.
can
and then
try switching tractors. Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out of the tractor.
All right, I'm gonna hit play on this over here. I am gonna go take a break.
So that tractor in the runs kind of looks like an 8650.
It's something like that, yeah. So Northern J, I bought a roller for the grass because if you roll it once, then you get the benefit for as long as that field's grass. And to be honest, since we're playing on hard economic difficulty, it kind of makes sense to roll. I mean, it's an extra what 1.5%. What are you guys doing over there?
We're making Steigers.
That's how we're gonna get another tractor, huh? All right. But it'll probably be the Massey Ferguson because it's smaller, right? Like,
Oh my god.
this little guy. I can't wait to get this tractor, by the way.
Oh wow, I shouldn't have laughed that hard.
Oh man, I was wondering what you guys are snickering about. But anyway, so we're rolling right this minute. We may not keep rolling, and we're not rolling every crop either. This is soybeans, so an extra couple percent is going to be worth the money, you know?
Okay, I'm just making sure before I start. We are plowing the hayfield under.
Yeah. What's up there? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Be
Hello?
there?
Hello?
I can't hear you.
Bye. Yes, we can.
Shut up.
Trent always ruins it. Always.
Always, every time.
You can't do that though, John, because my next reaction is, son of a...
But it's funny when you're like, can you hear me? And I go, I can't hear you.
Right.
Sorry, honey. Pardon me.
All right, I'm not leaving because Bear's here, but I do need to take a break.
Perfect.
Hey, shocker. I'm having problems with the bale trailer.
Okay, we might be buying a regular bale trailer when I get back, huh? Maybe. I don't know.
Let's see if I can go to this one.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's every other one.
I'll be right back. All right, chat. I'm gonna turn up. I see your photos. I like them. Picasso. Lots of loaders, eh? Can't go wrong with a good loader tractor. Just saying. They're handy for everything. Guys, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna take a quick break.